Hi, my name is John, and this video is a spoiler-free review of the books Beyond Redemption and The Mirror's Truth. Both are by Michael R. Fletcher, and they're the first two books in the Manifest Delusions series. These books were a read-along with a few other booktubers. We had a live discussion for each of the books. The first book was hosted by Steve Talks About Books and Stuff. The second discussion was hosted by Yolene Reeds. We were joined for both of these discussions by Stacy's All Booked and the author Michael R. Fletcher. I'll provide links to both discussions in the description below. This series is part of the subgenre of fantasy called grimdark fantasy. Both of these books are much darker than anything I've ever read before, and it really challenged me as a reader. There are scenes in both of these books that really disturbed me, and it made it difficult for me to want to continue reading the books. However, the magic system in this world is very interesting. The magic system is based off of mental illness, and the more delusional a person is, the more magical power they have. At some point, their delusion becomes so strong, and as a result, their magic becomes so strong that the person winds up destroying themselves. I found this magic system to be very interesting, and Fletcher does a good job exploring the various mental illnesses and the effects that they could have if they showed up as magical abilities. The first book, Beyond Redemption, I actually struggled a lot to connect with the characters and the plot of this novel, because it was so different from what I've been used to reading. It didn't really connect with me. However, I found the world building in this first book to be very good. It was certainly interesting enough to keep me reading. I really struggled with most of The Mirror's Truth, the second book. The second book is very character focused, and there's not really a whole lot that happens in most of the book. However, I really enjoyed the ending of this book. The action picks up, and the final solution I found to be very clever. I did consider giving each of these novels 4 stars, but given how much I struggled to read both of them, and how unlikely it is that I will ever reread these, at least anytime in the near future, I wound up settling on 3 stars for each of them. I think anyone who is a fan of the grimdark subgenre of fantasy is going to enjoy these books quite a bit. They're just not to my taste. If you've never read any grimdark fantasy, these are not books that I would suggest you starting with. I'd suggest you doing a little bit of research and reading other books in the subgenre. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.